Give me like 5 seconds.
It's all good. Yo, what's goody? Where's Sam at? Sam, where you at? You late. Ronnie Q, what up? Sam, what's good? You just watched all three Evil Dead movies? What you thought about it? Which is your favorite one? Part two is my favorite. That's my favorite one. Uh, I gotta rewatch Army of Darkness. Actually, the 4K for Army of Darkness has like four director cuts on here, so I gotta go back and watch part three. But part two is still part two is my favorite, and I love the remake from what was that, like 2013? That one was great. The first one is your favorite? I didn't like the first one though. I felt like it was like the first, like the second one was like the first was like a rehash of the first one, but it had extra stuff in it that the first one didn't have. If that made any sense. We watched Superfly. Superfly was great. We're still waiting for Mike to pick a date so we could talk about that one. Yep. Second one was good. Second one was good. Excuse me. We was watching Berlioz Cop. It's a great film. Army of Darkness. I didn't like that one, but I guess maybe that's why they put four different versions out. So they gotta be out of one of those four, some one of those versions that people like. But I just thought it was too comedic. And they got the remake coming out next year. Like they released the movie poster for it. Yeah, I just saw that. I just saw the trailer for that movie on Netflix coming. Yeah. Omen or Night of the Living Dead. Well, I don't like none. I don't like either of those. Not the original, at least. The remake for the Omen was good, and I like the was it Day of the Dead? I like the Day of the Dead remake, but I wasn't a fan of either of those films, like the original ones.
What's goody?
Yeah,
What y'all talking about?
horror films.
Oh, facts. Jesus. It's been a long day. Rest in peace, Kirstie Alley.
Right. We were just
That's a
talking
shock.
about look who's talking and all that.
That's I like the first one. Look, I don't care for the other
Yeah,
Look Who's Talking.
first one was great, and she was also like the unsung like star of the Love Symbol album from Prince.
Oh my! I forgot about that shit.
Yeah, because
Damn.
she was, remember Prince was dating her,
Yeah.
and there's like a whole there's like all like some of the unreleased stuff had her on there. There's like
Damn. I forgot she was on that
yeah,
album.
there's like a whole story behind the Love Symbol album, and you know,
Yeah, the three chains of gold.
right? She played a bigger
Which
part in the album and all that.
yeah, if I find that three chains of gold, shit, I might talk about that one day.
Yeah, yeah, that was a good album. That's an album that grew on me. That's an album that I didn't like at first,
I
and
feel
then
you.
over the years, like listening to it more and phenomenal album.
Right. And of course, she played Rebecca from Cheers, of course.
Right, your show.
Yes, my show.
It's almost like God wanted you. It's like God wanted you to talk about
Yeah,
it.
so you had to take away Kirstie Alley and shit? Come on, man.
I think that would make it that's that much more watchable now.
Shit.
You know.
Well, wait till early 2023. That's what I gotta say.
Oh God. Do I like the
And
Lion King?
you said
Huh?
what?
Now I was looking at something.
I was just watching Cheers too. That's the crazy shit.
Of course he was. That's your show. Why wouldn't you? Do I like the Lion King? The Lion King was cool. That was good. Good film. Good story.
You know they're making a Lion King prequel.
I heard about that.
Talking about
What are they
Scar.
gonna do?
Is going to talk about Scar and Mufasa's childhood,
Oh Lord. Does anybody care about that?
right?
I feel like Disney just milking all their franchises. Like, leave that shit alone.
Somebody literally just said, "Let's do a movie about Scar and
Right.
Mufasa's childhood."
Exactly. Oh boy. The king before the king. So they gonna call it.
Sarabi.
That's what they're gonna call it. The king before the king.
Hey, yo, you watched that show on Prime called Riches yet?
Riches?
Yeah,
No, what's that about?
it's basically some UK drama about this rich family and stuff like that, a Nigerian family.
I haven't seen it. Is it good?
First two episodes are pretty good. It's only 6 episodes this season.
So it wasn't good.
No, I'm just saying I have to watch the whole shit because the story is interesting, but you know me.
Yeah, I'm not into everything that's streaming right now. Like I pick and choose what I watch and what I'm looking forward to watch, and like I'm there's like might be like six different shows I'm watching right now. Like Titans season 4 started a month ago. I'm watching that. I'm watching a show called East New York that my
I heard
mom
about
got
that
me
shit.
into. But you know I don't like cop shows unless it's New York Undercover, but it's actually a decent cop show, and they actually filmed it in Brooklyn. Um, I'm watching Let Me In based on the Let the Right One In based on the movie about the little girl that's the vampire. She got bit by a vampire and she killed her mother. Well, her mother actually sacrificed herself so that the daughter could survive, and so it's basically she and her father, on the run looking for the vampire that bit the daughter. So that's on Showtime. I'm watching that. Um, I'm watching the Winchesters, the prequel to Supernatural about Sam and
Yeah.
Dean's parents and how they hooked up or whatever. There's like literally 6 different shows on streaming I'm watching, as well as Yellowstone, the new season of Yellowstone. I'm watching that right now. So yeah, I don't have time to waste to watch shit that I'm not gonna like. You know.
I'm just waiting for Tyreek to come out. Where in the fuck's the
Yeah,
next power?
waiting for that. Yeah, that should be next year sometime. BMF is I think January is BMF season 2. You know. So there's a also got Godfather Harlem. That's coming back in January also.
I gotta catch up on that show. I'm
That's a
still.
good show. That's a good show. Definitely want to see what happens.
I stopped at like season. I mean, it's episode 4.
That was season 1.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, you missed a lot. You got to catch up.
I know, man. I know. I've been busy. Damn, shit.
Have you seen Maniac? I've seen the original Maniac and I've seen the remake with Elijah Wood. But the original is better. The remake, it made Elijah Wood look like
A bitch.
peeping Tom. It wasn't bloody enough. Like the original one was gory.
Hi. Shit. Okay, I can't wait to see Bad Santa. I might try to see that next week.
Well, you know what? You know who told me about that Good Morning America scandal? When my mom watches Good Morning America, she told me about that.
Whoa! Don't even get me started on that shit.
Is that a thing? That's like a big thing now?
That's yeah. They literally lost their fucking jobs because they were idiots.
Hey, he was chasing that white.
Both of them were. Both of them were some scandalous ass cunts. I'm just gonna be real with you.
He was chasing that pink coochie, so that's what
First
happened.
of all, she ain't even that fine to be risking a job.
She
That's all
not.
I'm saying.
She not fine. I've seen her.
She is not that fine. I'm gonna be real. And second of all, this
Like,
nigga think he like this nigga reminds me of Brian Gumbo, yo. Fuck.
yeah,
Like, I'm looking
I
at
don't watch Good Morning America.
I'm looking at pictures of her. I'm just like, this is what you risk yourself. His
Right?
wife was
You
fine in
risk
this.
your paycheck over some pink pussy, man.
And mind you, this is not the first time that they both cheated.
Like,
This Amy's husband was with
uh-huh.
her when she had cancer and shit.
Right?
She cheated on him.
Crazy.
White people.
Yeah.
She ain't got no tits. She ain't got no legs.
No shape, no nothing.
This is what you risk
Right.
your like. When I heard this story, man, I was like, niggas are still doing this shit.
That pink coochie was calling him, yo. He couldn't help himself.
This little Red Riding Hood needs to go somewhere, man. Shit.
Man.
This is why I can't stand black men who date white women.
Yep. Hey, man. That's what happens.
If you're gonna cheat on somebody, at least make the girl father. You laughing at me?
No, I hear you. You right. I hear what you're saying.
Now you know me. I don't stand for cheating, but I hate when black men when they cheat on them when they cheat on black women and they have the white girls. White girls be looking ugly as fuck. I'm just gonna be real with you.
Hey, Kobe almost rest in peace to Kobe, but Kobe almost wrecked his marriage chasing some pink coochie in Denver, and she wasn't even fine. You had a gorgeous Vanessa Bryant is a gorgeous woman. Like, why would you cheat on that for some ugly ass pink coochie. I don't get it.
And this is the main reason why I don't date white women.
I don't get it.
Let me tell you,
Now, there's some
when it
fine
comes
ass white women out there though, but still,
what
there's some fine ass white women out there. But
I
if
just
you
I just I
if
just
you
can't
have
say.
a
Oh,
if you have a gorgeous wife at home, Vanessa Bryant, what would make you want to cheat on her with some below standard white chick that work at a hotel? You know what I'm saying? I
oh,
don't
don't
get it.
even get me started on Ime Udonka. But Nia Long is staying by his side and shit. I'm just like, okay.
Well, that's because she don't want to look like the dumb bitch. That's why she don't want to look stupid in
I feel
public.
like
In
she's blackmailing
she don't want to
him.
look stupid. Yeah, but she don't want to look like the stupid bitch that stayed by her man in the time of of a scandal. So, like some people can't handle public criticism. Right? I don't think she can handle that. You know what I'm saying? So instead of her breaking it off, what she should have done, she's standing by his side, and I don't get that at all. Fine ass Nia Long. Why would you want to cheat on her? I mean, with who? What does this chick look like? Have you
You know,
seen her?
I'll show you a picture of the cracker. Hold on.
So he cheated on Nia Long with a white chick too.
Yes,
Crazy.
and she was a producer. I mean, she worked with the Celtics and shit.
Yeah, she worked well. The Celtics ain't winning shit this year. They
Maybe if
gotta
he was too
create some
busy
type of
coaching,
attention on themselves.
maybe if he was too busy coaching his team and not fucking around, maybe they actually win a game this year.
That's how they lost the finals last year because he was too busy dicking down the other chick. They wasn't ready for Golden State.
And then this whole Kyrie Irving thing, man, don't even get me started on that shit. This is her.
Wow, she not fine at all.
Yo, she got a squid nose, yo.
She just got long hair. That's about it.
She don't got no upper lip. She ain't got no
Nothing. No tits. No ass. Nothing.
tits. No tits.
How you cheat on Neil Long with this? What? Crazy.
I'm gonna start in about 5 minutes and shit. She ain't got nothing.
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 She probably not even good in bed.
Oh, I got a story. Speaking of white women, tell me why I was at work and this white girl started making bird noises at me and shit.
Bird noises.
Yeah, okay, so I'm not gonna lie. She was remotely attractive. Keyword, remotely. Until she did that shit.
Okay.
I mean, then she started talking about all the time she used to go partying and shit, and I can just smell the liquor on her breath. Next thing you know, a homegirl, I kid you not, try. She did this. Look, caw. I'm at work, right? And I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with this bitch? Caw.
Yo, that's weird.
At that point, I'm just like, you know what? You do you do. I'm gonna go back to my job.
That scared you?
I'm never scared. First of all,
that would have scared me.
It was a turnoff. It reminded me of Cole from Martin when he used to do those stupid bird noises and shit.
Right.
Which I'm sorry, I love Martin, but I never liked that about Cole. That the bird noises.
That would have scared me. Like, yo, like, let me move away from this shit. Something's not right.
And I'm just like, for a white woman, she was okay. She was a cool girl a little bit, but still. Then she started straightening out my necklace and shit. I'm just like, not even my mama touches my necklace, yo. You better what the?
She's like, oh baby, the daddy necklace is on crooked. Let me fix that for you. Let me fix that for you.
Not even my mama touches my necklace. Not even my sister touches my necklace and shit. I'm just like, no one touches the daddy necklace. I'm sorry. Nobody touches the daddy necklace.
You gotta put a caution on that. Like, when you dating me, you never touch the necklace. If you touch the necklace,
not even Aisha touched it before.
Wow.
This has stayed on my neck since the day I wore it and shit.
That's good. It's sacred. It's sacred.
I'm trying to get this shit.
Oh man. Yo.
Would you ever get cremated or would you ever be buried?
I'm dead. It don't matter. I'm not gonna feel it anyway. I'm not gonna feel it. So what difference does it make?
I don't know, man. What if I'm cremated, right?
No,
And let's just say I'm cremated and shit. How would they
right.
be able to put me in ashes? Would I just be burned to death or what? Like think about it. Think about it.
When
I'm
when do
dead.
you think about this shit? It's like 3 in the morning. When do you think about this stuff?
Think about it. I'm dead, right? And I'm putting like display for everybody to fucking see my dead ashes.
Right.
Think about that shit.
I feel you.
Like, first of all,
Yeah,
that
you're
shit
dead.
gonna stink up the whole house. First of all,
You're dead.
like,
You're dead. No.
what if I'm in heaven or hell and I take a shit? Then the whole fucking world is gonna smell my fucking shit.
Are we
Think
really
about that
talking
shit.
about this right now? Are we really talking about this right now?
But then when I'm buried, right? When I'm buried and shit, I'm like 8 feet below. Let's just say I'm not actually dead, right? Nigga, I'm just actually like knocked out in a coma. I wake up. I'm like trapped in cement. Think about that shit. Like, that's why one day if I die, I want to be a mummy on some real shit. I want to just be a mummy.
So
like
Leroy
very,
says, why? I'm assuming he says, why was Faking the Funk not on the original version of Breaking Atoms?
because it was on the White Man Can't Jump soundtrack and it was supposed to have been on the unreleased second album with
There you
Large
go.
Professor.
There you go.
But he left
White men can't rap.
because that and their moms, because I think the other members were like brothers or cousins, and it was brother and their mom was managing, and she didn't like the way Large Professor was doing shit, so that's why he bounced.
Oh,
Which
wow.
that was the worst mistake they've ever done.
Didn't they
But
bring in? They brought in somebody else to replace him though.
they did.
I forgot his name.
Exactly. That's my point exactly.
What you need is the source. Crap. The second album was crap.
I did not like the second. And it has a cult following too.
Does it? Well,
Yeah.
So does There's a Dark Side, and that to me was not a good album. And Redman don't even like it.
And mind you, that was like the first appearance of the Locks. They were doing as Warlocks back in the day.
On the main source album?
Yeah.
How did they know main source?
I don't fucking know. I just looked up the shit.
Okay. How was the White Man Can't Jump? The White Man Can't Jump soundtrack, from what I remember, it was okay.
Believe it or not, I've never seen the whole movie of that.
You never saw White Man Can't Jump?
I never seen the whole movie.
That's a great movie, man.
I know.
I prefer that. I prefer that Woody Harrelson and Wesley Snipes than Money Train. Money Train was okay, but I prefer White Man Can't Jump.
I never seen Money Train.
Money Train? Wow, you ain't seen Money Train either? What have you been watching? Oh, that's right, you've been watching Cheers and all that other bullshit. Fucking Taxi and you missed some great movies in the 90s, yo.
I watched Goodfellas. I watched Boys in the Hood.
Okay.
I watched Rush Hour.
Okay.
I watched
What's
Toy
your favorite
Story.
Rush Hour? Favorite Rush Hour, 1 or 2?
Oh, that's easy. 1.
See, I like 2 better.
2 was good.
I like 2.
But that was when they went international.
Right.
I like to. Because you know how.
Nah, they went to Vegas. Part 3 was when they went international. They went to like Paris or some shit.
Okay. All right. Yeah. But still.
Money Train over Cheers. I agree.
Ronnie, fuck you. That's not even a fair comparison. That's like
Money Train over Cheers. I agree.
Damn. First of all, y'all can't be disrespecting Kirstie. Don't be disrespecting Kirstie Alley tonight.
Oh my god.
Don't be disrespecting Kirstie tonight.
Oh Lord.
Don't be disrespecting. I don't want to hear no Cheers slander tonight, unless it's from Try.
What is the worst movie? I said what I had to say about it. Worst movie soundtrack you ever heard? Worst movie soundtrack you ever heard?
I can never really think of a worst movie. Hold up.
Worst movie soundtrack?
Okay, Q coming up with the good questions and shit.
For once.
Oh, the Superfly soundtrack, the one Future made.
Oh wow, I didn't hear it. So
Man, I watched the movie just to give it a chance.
uh,
Worst 1 hour and 30 minutes of my life.
wow.
I would I'd rather
Hmm.
have gotten some pussy or some shit. Rather have called a prostitute saying, "What's up, baby?
Wow.
What's going on?" and shit. I'm joking with you, Ronnie. I'm joking with you.
Worst movie
I just
soundtrack. I don't think I've heard of a worst movie soundtrack. It's not
what
coming to
what was the worst movie soundtrack you heard, Q?
none. That's why he's asking us.
Tell you
I
what.
haven't heard one. I haven't heard one. I've heard mediocre soundtracks, not worse, not bad.
Yeah, what did you think of that text I sent you? What I said was his fucking joke and shit.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I was just like, what y'all think about if I did a breakdown Bow Wow?
He said booty call. Booty call? I don't remember the booty call soundtrack.
I don't even like the movie like that to listen to the soundtrack.
Yeah, I didn't like the movie either. The
Yeah,
movie was
Jamie Foxx rocking the weird looking braids and shit. I'm just
yeah,
like, what?
I didn't like that.
See, movies like that and How to Be a Player, some of the worst movies in the late '90s. I'm gonna be real with you.
But then the soundtracks were better than the movie.
That How to Be a Player soundtrack was classic. I'm
Yes.
not gonna hold you.
Soundtrack is better than the movie.
Yeah, hell, the Sprung soundtrack I like better than the movie.
I don't think I heard that either. Sprung soundtrack.
That had Jay-Z's Who You With. That had Tashina Arnold and Tisha Campbell's version of Don't Ask My Neighbors.
I didn't hear that.
And I hated them. I hate the movie. It's just I'm just like, what is Gina and Pam doing in this shit?
Right
So,
was Martin.
so this is why you left Martin and shit. This is why you accused Martin of all that. Let me stop.
Top 3 weekend albums besides the trilogy. After Hours, one of my favorites.
Yes,
Beauty Behind the Madness and Starboy.
mediocre.
You didn't like that? Beauty Behind the
Beauty was
Madness to you was
mediocre.
mediocre.
Starboy was trash.
What? Fuck
I
no.
I said
Let
what
me
I
tell
said.
you, his fan base love Kissland, and I didn't think Kissland was great at all.
What? Hold on. What?
Except for a couple songs. I
You didn't
it
think
was
this thing was good?
no,
But
no.
you praised that trash Starboy? What?
Starboy was better. I like Starboy.
I disagree, my friend.
Even the song that he did on there with Future was, and I don't like Future, but he sounded good with the Weeknd.
I don't care if he did a song with Tyler Perry. I just still don't like it and shit, nigga.
Kissland, except for a couple songs like Belong to the World and what's the joint? In the Rain. It was In the Rain.
Yeah.
I think it's called In the Rain. Except for like 2 or 3 tracks, I did not think that was a classic album. And his fan base seems to think that's just like one of his best albums. I'm like, I don't hear it. I don't hear it. Beauty and the Madness was a great album. You know what I'm saying? You had In the Hills on there. You had, Tell Your Friends. I Can't Feel My Face. That was a great album. Starboy to me was a great album.
I hate Starboy.
I don't know. It's just other than that, he has a flawless discography. Even the EP, the My Dear Melancholy, great EP.
That was dope.
Great EP.
All right, I'm ready to start whenever you are, because you disrespect me with this weekend talk. Right? let's give some Latino some love and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
What's up, YouTube? How's everyone doing this lovely Tuesday morning? It's your boy Reg in the building. I got my homeboy Try with me. Well, Try had already had these notes written up, so yes. I was like, you know what? I got this album too, so I was like, you know what? Let's talk about Abraxas by Santana.
Yes.
Oh yeah, this album came out in 1970 on CBS Records and whatnot. A lot of people have said that their best album. Their first 2 albums, I go back and forth with the first one and this album on some real shit. I can tell you right now, I love this album way better than that trash Supernatural on some real shit.
Of course you do. Of course you do.
Yeah, because this was actually a rock album.
Okay.
This was actually not no pop rock Dave Matthews Band Suburbs bullshit. No gentrified bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Actually, scratch that. This was actually released on Columbia Records. Excuse me. It was known for 4 singles: Black Magic Woman, Oyo Como Va.
Mhm.
Hope you're feeling better. And Samba Pati. It was produced by Fred Quintero and Carlos Santana. And you know the members of Santana, excuse me, the members of Santana include Carlos Santana, of course, on lead guitar, backing vocals, the legendary Greg Rowley on keyboards, David Brown on bass, Michael Shrive on drums, Jose Chapita Arias on percussion, and Michael Carabello on percussion conga and keyboards too. But that's up for debate. You know what I'm saying? What are you laughing at?
It's just up for debate.
Yeah, because I'm looking. They said the latter is disputed because people think it was actually Greg Rowley who played some keyboards and shit too on a particular song. So
Right.
I'm just reading the notes, man. Sure.
Okay.
Just letting you guys know, this is actually the 1990 CD remastered edition and shit like that too. So this version, I want to say this version is long out of print, but the album is still in print because I know they released this album not too long ago on vinyl. Because you know everyone's a vinyl head now. But when I was doing it, niggas like, why you doing that old time shit? You know, so I'm just like, well, I love music and shit too. But
Facts.
now everybody's a vinyl head. Now these hipsters are overpricing certain shit. But we're not going to talk about that right now.
Go ahead, rant about
All
it
right.
because I'll be saying that all the time. So
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely gonna. You know what? Fuck you. So it's just like I even went to vinyl stores like conventions and shit because you know that convention I'd be always going to
right,
up the street stuff like that.
right.
They overprice certain shit. Like
Mhm.
I saw a certain what album did I see? I think I saw Beyonce's "Dangerously in Love" on vinyl for like $85. I'm just like, what the fuck?
Wow.
But and it is always the blacker artists that they want to overprice and shit because they're culture vultures and
Right.
shit too. But you know what? That's gonna be spit knowledge one day and stuff like that too. So I haven't done the spit knowledge in a minute, honestly.
Facts.
Yeah, man. With all this anger I've been having lately and shit, I need to do a spit knowledge.
You do. You need to just vent.
Yeah, man. I think after I really went crazy that one time and shit like that, I'm just like, let me tone it down a bit.
No man.
So
We
after the
don't need
release,
to cancel like Kyrie and Kanye. You know.
right? So after the release of the self-titled, you know what I'm saying? They started like performing like in certain events and shit like that. Like I mentioned, they were at Woodstock and they were at Altamont, the Rolling Stones fucking concert that day, which the black guy got stabbed to death and shit like that too. So yeah, man. So pretty much, the Woodstock performance in general was like the breakthrough when it came to like the American audiences like really paying attention to them and shit like that. So within the next year, they went to the studio and then they dropped this album right here, which a lot of people have said this was like one of the most influential Latin rock albums of all time. And like I said before, this whole fucking album was fucking fire and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of like I kind of compare this album a little bit to Cream's second album, Disraeli Gears.
Right.
And the reason being was because like the same way how Santana was very influenced by like the jam sessions,
Right.
Cream definitely had more of like a bluesy jam session as well too. But then when they dropped their second albums, they started like becoming like more of a virtuoso band and whatnot. Like they still had their roots in Dex. They wanted to have more of like a commercial tone to it. Like I would compare songs like Oya Come Ba to Sunshine of Your Love from Cream and stuff like that too. Just you know what I'm getting at, shit, right?
Yeah.
You know what?
Facts.
Yeah. So yeah, man. Speaking of Cream, I definitely gotta get my hands on that Reels of Fire album, which I was trying to fucking get, but expensive motherfuckers trying to overprice that shit as well too. But I got something for the asses and shit. Yeah, man. So Abraxas. So the title of the album came from a line from Herman Hesse's book Damien and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I've never read the book, honestly. So don't ask me what the book's about. So yeah. If you want to read a book, go pick it up on Amazon. Stop. Yeah, man. So yeah, I mean, this cover right here though. Like, so, like, what kind of fucking shit are we on right now and shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if it's like the fucking devil or some
It's
shit
like
like
a montage of like all kind of stuff,
for real,
naked woman and shit, and flowers and stuff.
right? Yeah, I mean that's rock music for you. They always like to shock the crowd and shit. You know what I'm saying?
That sucks.
Alrighty. So yeah, this album has like 9 tracks. We're gonna get this shit started. Track number one, Singing Winds, Crying Beast. This is pretty much like an instrumental and stuff like that too. Very, very, very dope instrumental. You know what I'm saying? Had that very signature sound that they were known for and stuff like that too. I definitely felt like the MVP, of course, was Carlos Santana. You know what I'm saying? When his guitar work on this album was so fucking, it was so fucking cinematic in a way and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, very, 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 very dope track right here too. I love it.
Yeah, this was good. You had like it sounded like some wind chimes in the background, and you had like some pianos and guitars playing percussion. And I think it was a great way to start the album off.
I agree. All right. Track number two, Black Magic Woman slash Gypsy Queen. This song is actually a cover of the Fleetwood Mac song, and it's not the Fleetwood Mac that you're thinking of. It's the first incarceration of Fleetwood Mac. With Peter Green and Mick Fleetwood. In the group. Speaking of Fleetwood Mac, again, rest in peace to Christine McVie and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this might be possibly the most signature song, if you ask me, next to another song on this album. You know what I'm saying? I've heard the Fleetwood version and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? And that version was pretty cool, pretty bluesy and shit like that. But I feel like the Santana version, it just took it to a whole nother level. That's pretty much one of my favorite cover songs ever and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy too because when it came to like Peter Green, one of the original members of Fleetwood Mac and stuff like that. Well, after the original song was released, he started hooking up with people who were into that like black magic stuff, and they pretty much got him into acid and shit like that too, which was crazy as hell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, dope vocal work from Greg Rowley on this one as well too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people think Carlos Santana sang this song, but it was actually Greg who actually sang this song.
Right.
Just let me know.
And he killed it. And when he's singing, I got a black woman and she's trying to make a devil out of me, and I love that those lyrics and the percussions on it, the guitars, the bass line. I love the beat switch where it's like it goes into like a faster pace, it's more danceable, midway.
Yeah.
Definitely a classic record on this album.
Yeah, man, this version, man, is definitely a very iconic version of shit. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah.
All right. Now track number 3. Oh, yo, come on. This is actually the first song I've ever heard from Santana.
Same. I was about to say this is the first song I ever heard from Santana.
Yes. A lot of people think it was probably smooth and all that crap, but no, man.
That was later. That was way later.
Mind you, my dad had this version since I was born and shit like that, boy. Yeah, I know my fucking shit.
Oh yeah,
shit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And shout out to my Two Life Crew sample this for Mamo La Penga from the Band in the USA album as well too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Another dope group, you know what I'm saying? But that's another story for a different day. You know how I feel about early Two Life Crew and shit.
Right.
But yeah, man. So pretty much this song was actually a salsa standard that was written by Tito Puente and whatnot too. And this song was pretty much a popular song in the Latin community. But then of course Santana covered it and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? And they took the song to a whole nother level, in my personal opinion, and shit like that too. I mean, disrespecting the roots and everything, adding more of a Hammond organ and stuff like that to add on a more of like a North American fusion kind of sound mixed in with the Latino sound and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, man. This is next to Black Magic Woman. This is actually his signature song and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much, I believe "Oye como va" in Spanish means "listen how it goes, my rhythm" and stuff like that too. From when I looked, yeah, yeah, we're just gonna say that, yeah. But yeah, man, very, very, very iconic song. Love it.
This is a song that when you dance, you need a fine ass Spanish woman to dance with you. You need like a J Lo.
I
Like
agree.
I need a J Lo when I dance to this song.
Man, fuck J Lo.
You know what I'm saying? I need a J Lo. I
Give
need
me a Gloria Estefan for this one.
a J Lo or Sofia Vergara. Salma Hayek. One of them Latinas
Hmm.
dance to this. So Salma Hayek was gorgeous, man. From Dust Till
Shy.
Dawn, she was gorgeous in that. Even though she got, she was a vampire, she got killed, but she was that dance scene in that at the titty twister in from Dust Till Dawn is iconic. You know what I'm saying? Like she was at her most gorgeous in that film. You know,
That
but this was a great song. It's a great has a nice dance beat to it. The percussions on it, the guitars, the bass line, like it's an iconic song. It's like my first song I ever heard from Santana. So um
right.
definitely iconic.
Mm-mm-mm. Track number 4, "Incident at Neshabur." This is actually my favorite track off this album. And yes, I know it's an instrumental, but it's probably the most beautiful instrumental on this fucking project and shit like that too. Again, you have the signature, Santana kind of sound and whatnot. You know what I'm saying, with the congas and the percussion, pianos and stuff like that too. But one thing I liked about this was like they slowed it down in that second half,
Right.
and the slow down part, people might be surprised. They took that from Aretha Franklin's song "This Girl's in Love with You," and then the faster paced part they took that from Horace Silver's "Senior Blues"
Right.
and shit like that too. So I felt like that was very, very, very unique and stuff too. And for those who don't know what Neshabar, that's pretty much the army where Toussaint Louverture, who was fighting Napoleon in Haiti, they took place on that shit too. So yeah, man, very, very jazzy. Love this fucking record. It's a classic.
It's definitely a nice track. The pianos on it, the percussions is really jazzy. Has a jazz sound to it. The guitars in it, definitely dope.
Yes. Oh yeah,
Like,
Q. Most definitely Rosie Perez. I'll
oh
take
yeah,
Rosie
Rosie
over.
Perez. She's still fine as hell.
Take Rosie over fucking J Lo any day.
Rosie, right? Rosie, real. Rosie got a big ass mouth though.
Okay. Okay. Next track, "Se Acabó." Um, Very, very dope track as well here too and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like technically another instrumental kind of song, but they keep saying "Se Acabó" over and over again and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Pretty heavy track. I love it.
I want to say the Beatnuts had a song with the same title on Musical Massacre.
Oh wow.
I believe they had a song with the same title on that album, and they had the remix with Method Man on it. But this was a nice track. It had a nice beat. Nice guitar playing by Santana on here. It was dope.
Definitely. All right. Um, Next fucking song we got is "Mother's Daughter." This was written by Greg Rowley and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Pretty cool track. You know what I'm saying? I kind of feel like this track kind of does not really get its just due and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to this track right here, the story with this track was it's like told from like the first person view about a man who was tired of being mistreated as his girlfriend. So in order to get back at her, he pretty much fucks her mother, pretty much has an affair with her mother
Lord,
and shit too. You know what I'm saying?
messy.
She must have been a real fucking mother. Shit. But yeah, man. Again, next to Santana, I feel like Greg was probably the strongest member. of the group. He actually left the group to join Journey like around 73 and shit too, which
Wow.
definitely played a part in like the sound changing towards like the mid 70s and shit too. But that's all I'm gonna say right there.
Yeah, this had a 60s psychedelic rock, sound to it too. You know, it was very
Right.
different from the other tracks on the album, and I thought it was good. That whole story behind the song is just that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It sound like one of them
Yeah,
novella soap operas or something, but it was good.
yeah, man. There was this one line where he said, he said some shit. I've got a woman that's treated me better. She takes her time and she ain't so cruel. I've got someone to take you over. Your mama ain't so bad. What happened to you? Like,
Wow,
damn, that shit was cold as
crazy,
fuck.
crazy, savage.
Woo! Jesus Christ. Anyway, next track we got a Samba Pati. This was like another instrumental that they've done right here and stuff like that. Pretty dope track in my opinion. What I liked about this track right here was the fact that again you had it kind of had like a more of like a jam session kind of feel to it and shit like that too. Jose Feliciano, another dope artist, he covered this track, but then he added lyrics to the song too and shit. So yeah, man, very dope.
Yeah, this is dope. Had a nice slow beat to it. The bass line, the guitar play, it was dope.
Yeah, definitely. Um, Next fucking track is "Hope You're Feeling Better." Again, another pretty smooth track right here. This was written again by Greg Rowley and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, man. I don't like it as much as Mother's Daughter. I'll give you that, but I still feel like it's pretty cool track right here and stuff like that. It definitely added on more to that psychedelic kind of feel to it.
I think it's one of the hardest tracks on the album. It's definitely a nice beat, a nice guitar play on it. I thought it was dope.
Yes. And the track that ends off the album is El Napoya and whatnot. This was a pretty cool track right here and stuff like that. Um, I'll probably have ended the album off with "Hope You're Feeling Better," honestly, and stuff like that too. But this was again another nice little jam right here and shit. So I'll get to that.
Yeah, this was dope. It was really short, a short track. Nice percussions and Congo play. Has like a African tribal sound to it. I thought it was good.
Definitely. And that's pretty much the whole of this album. Overall, this is a classic rock masterpiece right here. This is a very dope album and shit too. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when it comes to Santana, this album pretty much like solidified them as like pioneers. Well, I wouldn't really say pioneers. Well, yeah, I'll go with pioneers of the whole Latin rock, Chicana rock kind of sound and stuff like that. You had more of like an influence when it came to like a little bit of psychedelic and blues rock. Cause I felt like the first album stayed more on that jazz fusion ordeal and stuff like that too. You
Nice.
know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. What I say is their best album. Again, I still would have to jump between this and the self-titled and stuff like that too. But this is still a masterpiece when it comes to rock music. Probably one of my top five rock albums when it came to the year 1970 and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? 1970 was a good year for rock music. Honestly, a
Yeah.
lot of dope joints came out that year. I don't know what I would call my favorite so far. Yeah, so I'll give this a 5 mics.
I think it's a great album. Love the production, the instrumentation, songs. It's a great Latin rock album. Black Magic Woman and Oye Como Va, Samba Party. That definitely a solid album. I'm gonna
Yeah,
give it 5 mics.
yeah. Now, granted, I've not heard Santana 3 yet, believe it or not. But
Yeah.
I did hear a little bit of the album that came out in '73 called Caravanserai. Yeah, I'm not lying. That's the title. That was pretty. That one was pretty hot though, but I'm not going to jump into that album until I hear Santana 3. But yeah, so I think I might do an Inside the Zine right quick. I'm gonna find some Source magazines because we still a little early.
I got a new pickup.
Same. Oh, I forgot. Same.
Now, I forgot this one, but we actually showed it. I actually showed it over the summer. Shout out to Eric. He had blessed me off with the Linkin Park Living Things album, and I showed this when we did the Linkin Park discography breakdown. But this came over the summer, so this was like another summer pickup that I had, and just came in the mail last night, and I didn't even know was I got Musique Soul Child. Just Listen, my favorite
Oh
music
God.
album, a great album. I know how much you don't care for Musique Soul Child, but this man, his first 2 or 3 albums were phenomenal. So definitely enjoy this Musique Soul Child album. You know what? I might do a review for this next year on my channel. I don't know yet. I gotta see because if I do, it's gonna be Sunday night, but it's gonna be on Sunday nights. But I just might do this when the anniversary. Anniversary gonna be in I think February. I forgot when it is, but I might do a review for this because I love it that much. But yeah, this is my favorite Musique Soul Child album. So I have another one coming in the mail sometime this week.
Got you. I want to give a shout out to Ashley for this one. I've not heard this album yet, but I'm kind of glad I got this because I got some latter albums from this artist and stuff like that. Is Shantae Moore Love the Woman? This came out in 2008. Again, never heard this record before.
Okay.
And stuff like that. This was known for songs like "It Ain't Supposed to Be This Way," "Can't Do It," "Give Me Time." You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Definitely. It's crazy because we're actually going to discuss Shantae Moore this month too. So,
Right.
so we might actually talk about her discography. We might actually talk about her discography because I know Ash got a good amount of her albums and stuff like that.
Yeah.
All right. So I got time to do a little bit of Inside the Zine and shit like that. What y'all know about this issue right here?
Ooh, that's Escobar.
Yes, 1999.
Nostradamus era. Oh Lord.
Yes.
When Nas was dropping crap like Nostradamus.
I wouldn't call it crap, but okay.
Well, he wasn't dropping his best shit at that time. Oh Lord. The goat of hip hop with Mace. was that who I think it is?
I guess so. That when the Source Awards came back.
God.
The motherfuckers that ruined the concert, but I'm gonna keep them on show. For the Big L's death.
Oh yes. Rest in peace.
Yeah, this was the era when the Source got more thicker.
Right.
Sketches ad.
Sketches. Wow. You ever wore those?
Briefly.
I never bought a pair of sketches. Thank God.
I was little, so
Yeah. Never had that shit.
Biggie with the Born Again preview.
Was that for the album?
Yeah.
I never liked that. Too many collabs and shit. I'm like, it's not official unreleased shit from Big.
Right, it's just verses and shit that he's done.
Right.
Cousin Skeeter, the Nick Show
No.
with Bill Bellamy. God, what is up with all this unnecessary bullshit?
Unnecessary ads.
Oh shit. QB's finest.
Yes, CNN. Oh, my deep, my bad. My deep.
So I saw the movie Top 5 last night.
Did you?
Yeah, for the first time.
What did you think?
It was pretty solid.
That's it?
Yeah, it was pretty solid.
You still got the menu over that.
You said what?
You still got the menu over that.
I mean, yeah, of course.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, Charles.
What's the worst shit? Who's that?
Nah.
Nostradamus? Oh, Lord. What? You couldn't predict how bad Nostradamus was going to be. You predicted a lot of shit, but it wasn't that.
All right, let's get into these rankings. Mobb Deep's Murder Music,
Classic.
4.5 mics.
No. 5 mic classic. Every song. They got it wrong.
I mean, I'm cool with the 4.5. I'm
not. That's to me is like their last 5 mic classic album. And isn't that the one that went platinum for them? Like that's like the only platinum album.
Highest selling, yes sir.
Highest selling, the fourth album from them, the highest selling. You know what I'm saying? That's to me that they. I mean, Infamy was good, but I feel like after '99 is like you could tell like they wasn't putting out. Well, at least the album wise, they wasn't putting out their best shit. Like the mixtape shit, they were hitting the mixtapes hard circuit hard when they became free agents from Jive Records and before they signed to G Unit Records, and they put out a shitload of mixtapes. The Murder mixtape, the West Coast mixtape, all the mixtapes with Alchemist in them. They put out a shitload of mixtapes. They were hitting the mixtape hard. I don't know what happened with their albums though. Like you know what I'm saying? Infamy was good. And then America's Nightmare had a couple good tracks. I don't think it was a great album though. You know, whatever.
I feel you on that.
What you laughing about?
No, I sent a text message to somebody and shit.
Oh, you know what I mean? But
I agree with 100% what you said and shit. Don't get me wrong.
Music is a great album, man. You had Nas was on that album, Mega, Raekwon, Little Kim, Little C, Cool G Rap, yeah, The Realist, my favorite track on there.
Same.
They should have did a video for that. I still say they should have did a video for that song. They need one.
Man. That would have been a better single than fucking It's Mine, honestly.
I love It's Mine, but I wanted a video for The Realist.
I mean, It's Mine was cool, but I don't like Nas singing sometimes. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm like, nah, I love you, but certain songs I just don't like singing.
That video that Hype Williams did with them, and they killed it, man. You know what I'm saying? That was Nas and Escobar era. That's still Escobar, Nostradamus era that we got with that.
Right. We got my boy C Murder, Bosolini, 3.5 mics.
I never heard that one.
I never heard it either.
But I fuck with C Murder though.
Yeah, he cool. I mostly love C Murder and during the True era.
Right.
All right. Big Mike's Hard to Hit. 4 mics.
Okay.
Yeah, I never heard that record.
Big Mike.
Also, Proof from D12 got an unsigned hype too.
This is before he got signed?
Yeah.
I didn't. I don't think I ever heard none of his albums. I remember when he came out with an album. You know.
Yeah. Cool G Rap The Realist actually got a hip hop quotable.
Yes. One of the illest joints on modern music.
Cool Breeze East Point's greatest hit.
That was
Um,
fire.
that was a
Cool
three and a half.
Breeze album. But he ain't. I don't remember him dropping anything after that though. You know.
Yeah, I've never heard that record.
Yeah, that joint was hot.
Slum Village, Fantastic Volume 2, three and a
Overrated.
half likes.
Oh, so overrated to me.
Overrated as fuck.
Yeah. It's good. That's but the way that they fan base go crazy for it.
It's the Dilla
Like
cosign.
I got mentioned.
You said what?
I said
You said
Minstrel
what?
Show to me is a better album.
I agree.
The Minstrel Show
Then we got bootleg Death
is
Before
better. Yes, I saw
Dishonesty.
Mobb Deep in '99 when the same summer when Quiet Storm dropped. I saw Mobb Deep in concert. That's right. Sam remember that shit.
Yeah. Then we have bootleg Death Before Dishonesty. Three
Who's that?
mics. I've never heard of it.
Who's that?
Bootleg.
What's his name? Bootleg. Bootleg.
Yeah.
Never heard of him.
They said he was affiliated with MC Breed.
Never heard of him.
All right.
Bootleg, bro.
Scaramanga, Seven Eyes, Seven Horns.
Who the fuck is that?
Three mics. I don't know. He's
Scaramanga?
yeah, I never heard of him. Esham's Male Dominance. 2.5 mics.
I haven't heard that one. Was that good?
Honestly,
No.
after the Bruce Wayne album from '97, I kind of fell off Esham. I'm gonna be real with
Right.
you.
Right.
I remember hearing some joints just skimming through. I didn't care for a lot of those.
Right.
Okay. I think those are all the albums. Yep.
Wow. They didn't have a lot.
Nah. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the source.
Shit.
I'm gonna stay on to like 1:30.
You saying bootleg Kev from the podcast? No, it wasn't him.
Ah, Jesus Christ. Dope review.
Yeah, this is good. Rapping Forte or Spice One?
Spice.
Spice.
I know more Spice shit.
Same.
Mm. What was that one? What was that? I got a question for Try.
That's good.
EPMD or Mobb Deep?
Mobb Deep.
Okay.
But um yeah, Mobb Deep. Definitely. Now what if that was a versus battle? Who you got in that?
That's a good question.
EPMD versus Mob Deep. Who would win
I'm about
that?
to go with EPMD.
See, I'm going with Mob because they got mixtape shit that Eric and them didn't make. They didn't do mixtapes. You know, like even though you could only pick 20 joints, but Mob got a shitload of mixtapes with like original stuff on them.
Facts.
You know,
Top three favorite songs from Shorty the Pimp. Number one, Paula and Janet. Number two, probably I Want to Be Free. And number three, the title track. That's a very underrated album.
you know.
I don't know how his fans would be. I don't even hear his fans talk about that album like that. Yeah, Q. So You Want to Be a Gangster was pretty good too. That was on the Juice soundtrack as
So
well.
you want to be a gangster? Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot. How could I forget? In the Trunk. That's my fucking shit. And of course, that was on Black Panther 1. So
Yeah,
that's how a lot of people know the song now.
that's how they know the song.
Well, because I mean, when it comes to like a lot of Too Short songs, not a lot of the Too Short fans would mention that one like that. But then once it was played on Black Panther and shit, that's when people just like, yeah, they remember this song. It's a renewed popularity. That makes sense. Q said Paula and Jenna. Oh damn, I forgot. Okay, then about to do my list again. In the Trunk, I Want to Be Free, and probably the title track. Y'all ready for SZA's new album this Friday?
Yep.
Shit, I thought we were fucking dreaming and shit. I was like, fine, we're finally getting a new SZA album. Then I know Absol's dropping me, I think, next week. I know he did a song with Jay-Z and shit, if I'm not mistaken. But Jay-Z's doing a lot of collaboration and shit lately. I'm like, Sam said I got Prodigy over Keith Murray. Honestly, Sam, I got Prodigy over Keith too. But Keith's first two, maybe three albums were very good. After It's a Beautiful Thing, I didn't really care for him like that. Yeah. Time is at 127. Yeah, Show Dogs in the House is very underrated as well. What you up to? What you up to? and Shit.
For me,
Yeah, you.
chilling, watching the sports highlights and shit.
Oh, facts. Yeah, right after this, I might just lay down and shit. Better guitarist, Vernon White or Jimmy Hendrix? Oh, Hendrix, buddy. Hendrix over everybody. But Vernon is a dope bass player too. Let me see if I missed anybody in the chat. I think Sam said top 3 favorite Bay Area rappers.
Top 3.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm actually about to end this off right here and shit. Yeah, I know Kiki Palmer is pregnant. Congratulations to her. But yeah, so a few announcements I'm gonna make. So fucking Wednesday we're gonna talk about Above the Law's second album, Black Mafia Life. Really, really, really can't wait to talk about that one and shit. You doing anything on Wednesday? No. Yo. Fucking, I don't know what he's doing. But yeah, that's gonna be on this upcoming Wednesday and shit. I'm gonna try to drop another CD recap this week. I'm gonna try and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I know I might have a bit more free time this week compared to last week, but still got some other stuff I gotta deal with and stuff like that. But yeah, man, appreciate y'all for stopping by and stuff like that. Give me 1 second. Yeah, man. Anything you have to say, Charlie, before I head out?
Subscribe to Dead End Rap Podcast. Check out the new video Reg did.
Of course.
Got more shit coming.
All right. Stay tuned for all the good shit. Hope everyone has a good night. Peace.
Peace.